My name is Nickel, Nickel, and we're back. Right now we're about to check out for the very first time, at least for me, because this literally just dropped, the new JUNKERTOWN map, which is an escort map, just like we predicted in the video where we first talked about this during the leak. We thought that it might be an escort map, just based on the number of maps we have, but I have not seen this, so I just wanted to watch this with you guys. If you're watching this back later on, this is a live video, a live stream, out of the excitement of everything. I wanted to see this together, even though I'm all the way in over in Europe right now. But anyway, I'm going to close my mouth, and we'll talk more about it after it's done. So let's jump into it. Here we go. JUNKERTOWN, this is it.
Listen up, you wretched scum.
Scum?
I see your struggles. Trying to survive in the wasteland.
Oh, look at that!
It's time to
this looks
face
awesome!
The end of the world's come
Oh, he has a
and
trap
gone.
on the wall.
Your past lives are a dream. It's time you woke up.
Oh my god, this looks so awesome! We have a new escort map, people. And the Pachimari's on the payload!
And give it to the machines? They were wrong. We won the war.
Oh, it kind of looks like Sombra's room, the lighting.
Spoils.
Oh, it's McScrooge's room.
We built a new world from the ashes. So step into the scrapyard.
Oh my god, what is that? What
No
is that?
rules, no mercy. Only the strong survive.
This looks
This is your
insane.
queen. Welcome to the apocalypse.
Wow.
Welcome to JUNKERTOWN.
Oh my god. Okay, so whoa, there is a lot of stuff to talk about right now. Holy, so it ends. What is this thing? This rotating thing. So it ends obviously with a throne, which is really interesting. So it's obviously for the queen that they're coming to try and blow up. Okay, obviously that reminds us a lot of Eichenwald, but this is there's so much stuff in there. I feel like they showed us the entire map. There was an Omnic that is drowning in cash, it looks like here, trying to reach out, sort of like Terminator 2 style. And we all know how Junkrat feels about Omnics. Maybe that's why they have Omnics lying around like that. This is super weird. So there's a room that's just like straight cash. This kind of reminds me of, I have a feeling this is probably going to be one of the spawn rooms, just because there's two doors and the way it's set up here. There's probably one of the two spawn rooms that ends up being like one of those extra rooms once the spawn moves on, since it's obviously an escort map. I'm trying to look. That was the very first time I ever watched it, so my mind is like spinning right now. I cannot believe they showed us like the entire thing. That is very surprising to me. So on the payload itself, that's actually not the same Pachimari. If you guys didn't watch the video that came out just a little while ago, it's about the mini animated short that came out, and it's actually Junkrat and Roadhog standing right in front of this sign right here, and they're both talking about how they're gonna get back at the queens. They go on a heist. They get this payload full of treasure, or cash, I guess, because it's not actually Junkrat's treasure, you would say, based on the definition of what we've been calling that this whole time in the lore. But this is like his payload of cash, and when they were running away, obviously it was because of their emotion. It was just a funny animation. They had the Pachimari like screaming or yelling. I'll find that for you guys afterwards if you want to see it. But what else do we have on there? We have a couple of bags of actual coins. We have this like, oh, it's his smiley face. And then this has like so much animation. I don't think it's, I mean, I would assume it's not going to actually be that animated in the map itself. But let me turn off the sound real fast, guys, so I can just talk to you without it messing up. Oh, oops. Uh-oh. So let's see. We have this. And then you see here, like, the chain, all that stuff. Is that actually going to happen? It might. I mean, I guess, like, we thought when we first saw Eichenwald, we didn't, or at least, like, we didn't know for sure when we very saw the first images, or at least I didn't think it was, my first impression, that it was actually going to batter through it. But it did. That ended up being an actual animation. So maybe this is going to be, like, the equivalent of the battering through for JUNKERTOWN. Oh yeah, so I've been neglecting the chat. I'll read the chat in just a little bit. I'm just like I'm really excited. I really want to go through this first before we start talking to you guys in the chat. I'll talk to you guys in just a second. Somebody said, oh yeah, if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, as always, it definitely does help if you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done that, of course, it makes a huge difference, and I would really appreciate it. But we'll talk more about everything in a second. I just want to go through this, guys. This is crazy. I really didn't think when they said they were going to do a preview, there was going to be like everything. Like, whoa, okay, let's see what that was called. That was called something's backyard. That was called Bruce's rec yard. Backyard. Bruce's rec yard. I combined the B and the yard. Trick my mind. Bruce's. Okay. That looked, what is that, like a giant water tank? What was that? Somebody was asking about why does Australia look like this? Well, it's kind of like we talked about before in a couple of videos. In case you didn't catch them, there was Omniums, which if you guys know about that, they're basically like these giant factories. Only a couple places in the world had them. We recently talked about the one that's mentioned in the update to the PTR for Numbani. There's one that's mentioned in the history of Numbani there, but there was also one that was in Australia, and that's the reason why a lot of Australia now is a wasteland. Not all of Australia. Everyone thinks that all of Australia is a wasteland, because obviously it's not, because if you look at Sydney, Sydney is fine, but a lot of it was, and that's kind of the reason why Junkrat is kind of crazy, because they say it's because of the lingering radiation from the aftermath of the destruction of the Omnium. So, what was I looking? I was trying to find that one title. I'm just trying to read all the titles we can to see if there's anything else. One thing I noticed when I was talking about the Farah's father video, in that Q&A, Michael Chu actually said, I know he's probably joking, but it like got my mind churning. Even though that's a really old Q&A by now, somebody asked him like, why? When will the next ARG be? And his answer to that was, who's to say it hasn't already begun? And so ever since he said that, I know there's probably not anything like really worth looking for, but it's just, you know, when it just digs into your brain and you're like, what does he mean? Oh, this is the biggest thing I want to talk about right here. So what is this? What is this? It's a spinning... I want to see your... Okay, now I'm going to look at the chat right now. Oh my... The first time I look at the chat, Shadow says, Sunset? That's the first thing you're going to say to me? Shadow? Did I say sun? I didn't even say sunset again. Why is it the first thing you guys say to me? Oh my god. So this spinning thing here, if you guys have any... Whoa, is that a trash compactor room like Star Wars style? It's an elevator, says somebody. Guys, give me some theories on what you guys think this could be. I just want to have a conversation about this because this is crazy. And the queen too. Yeah, we want to see the queen that's going to sit in the end. I'm sure there's going to be more information on that. Hello, fidget spinner. Overwatch fidget spinner. Rest in peace, Omnix. I know, seriously. That was kind of cool too, that this thing... Oh, I wonder if this is... If these Omnix on the wall are going to be like a... What's the word I'm looking for? A environmental hazard. Like if you can push somebody against that. What if you could Doomfist punch somebody into that spinning blade? Looks like Diva's new mech. Looks like Diva's trash mech. You guys are crazy. So this, nobody's really giving any oh, people are saying stuff. Let's see. They're saying Diamond City from Fallout 4. The spinning spawn room? I don't think so. That doesn't, how would that really work out? Maybe, oh, maybe what you have to do is like push the payload and you can only push it. No, the payload's on the ground. I don't know. It could just be like a really hard to hit high ground. That would be crazy if it was kind of like a place you could set up Torbjorn's turret or something, and like kind of like in remember in Volskaya Industries, the second half of the map, you have like those platforms that just go. Maybe this is like the modern day version of that. Maybe instead of having platforms that kind of float on their own, it's a part of a fidget spinner. Battle Mech Arena, says Ellison. That would be pretty interesting. I hope Junkrat gets a new skin to correspond with Junkertown. Well, if you guys remember last year with Eichenwald, Eichenwald was released at the last Gamescom, and the animated short was for Bastion, but it was in the Black Forest, which is outside of Eichenwald, if I remember correctly. And then Reinhardt, because the same brigade that Reinhardt was in it has historical tie-ins with Eichenwald. But Reinhardt got, I think, 2 legendary skins, if I remember correctly. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Junkrat actually did. The thing that blows my mind is that we got the this thing right here. I'll show you guys. We got this too. Like, the fact that we got this is insane. And if you didn't watch the video where I first talked about this, this is actually like a mini animated short about Junkrat and Roadhog, and it's called Junkertown: The Plan. It ties in with the map, and the fact that we got this is crazy. And this isn't like the animated short. This is just an animated short. So somebody says, I think the new Junkrat skin will be called Omnica. You think that because of, maybe he thinks that because of the company, because of the inside the place there's lots of Omnics. Nickel, what was this one about? This one was about, you just watched the video I made about this, but really quick in a nutshell, it's Junkrat and Roadhog are trying to take out the queen. That's why they make this plan where they go on a heist, they get all this gold, and then they come back and they try and deliver it to the queen, but they screw it up because when they say, who's there? They answer it, and it's, they say, hey, we're Junkrat and Roadhog, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, so somebody was asking about that too. Yeah, these are not new skins in this video. So somebody thought that like somebody said like maybe we're gonna get the skins from this video. The ones we have in this video we already have. I think that one's called Roadhog's Mako skin, where he has the shark head. There's a Mako in the other one. There's always 2 variations of it. And then that's one that Junkrat already has. Those aren't new skins at all, guys. We already have those ones. What else was I gonna say? That yeah, he takes off the skins. That's a pretty good plan. I like that plan. Hopefully they succeed. But let's go back to the actual map, because that's what I wanted to talk about with you guys more. The spinning is the high ground that takes you places like spawn. It has to be that, right? It has to be like a high ground that just moves, kind of like Volskaya. Except I feel like it's more relevant. Like, people don't really use that platform super often in Volskaya, it seems like. This one seems like it's directly above the payload pretty much all the time. Where are their guns? Well, that's an animated short. This is weird too. What was this about? This, like, what is this, like a dentist chair or a barber chair? What is this room supposed to be? I'm reading everything I can read in the comments. You guys are talking really fast, but I'll try and read it. Somebody says, what if we get a Junkrat and Roadhog skin before the Omnium explosion? Nolan, that is a really cool idea. That would be really interesting. I would like that a lot, actually. If you think about it, the Eichenwald one, I mean, like I said before, it's tied in. So if they did tie it in like that, that would be really cool. Somebody said, Frostbite Griffin says, Nickel, that looks like a haircut shop. Yeah, it kind of does. No, but what's that? It has like a magnifying glass. What is this? Is this where they strap explosives to you? Barbershop, says Tasman. Sombra's hideout. I know, because of the purple, it does look like Sombra's. Hey, thanks. I missed the name, but it said, what's poppin'? What's up, man? Thank you. For sending in the super chat. Yeah, maybe like a tattoo shop, because it has. Why else would you need a magnet? But do tattoo artists even use magnifying glass? Maybe if it's very like, maybe it's maybe it's a lamp. But if it is magnifying glass, maybe it's because the tattoo artist printed the coordinates of Junkrat's true secret treasure, very, very small on his skin, so only he could see them if he looks in a magnifying glass. That's probably what it is. The location of Junkrat's true treasure is here. Irish Potato says it's definitely a dentist. Could be. I don't know. I like this room a lot. The McScrooge room. This was interesting too. This map must be super big. So we have like this is one thing we didn't talk about yet, but this like music hall or like a bar kind of. Somebody said a science lab, a lair. Yeah, tattoo shop seems like the most. I really do hope this is going to be an environmental hazard. What would the right one do though? I mean, they emphasize the spinning blade, so I don't. Why would they take it away if that's like what it's supposed to be? And then people are, Edwin's writing sunset over and over again. All right, I get it. I made a mistake. I said sunsat instead of sunset. Never let me down. Mech battle. I really hope. I hope they have like a custom game that's like mech battle. Somebody said, or somebody asked about, I didn't see the whole question, but I think what they're trying to say was like, will there be a custom game associated with with this map. Probably in the future, but I don't think they would do it now. They've already done like a lot more than I even thought they would. Wow. Yeah, so obviously we have somebody saying Route 66, but now we have another one in the pool. I can't wait to see this like in oh, that's cool too. I forgot about that. In tournaments, because in tournaments, you guys know, or some of the tournaments at least, the loser of the previous round chooses the map for the next round. But whenever they get to Escort, that's the one that has like the least amount of options. So you usually tend to see the same ones over and over again. The new skin can also be called Radioactive. That's pretty cool. Fidget spinner. So let's look at this. I like this little... What if there was a mini game where you could actually play... like riding the motorcycle? That would be too awesome. The Queen might be a new hero. I don't know about that, Polish builder. Nickel, who do you like better, Junkrat or Roadhog? You know, I flip between the two like constantly. I don't really have an answer. I mean, right now probably Junkrat just because it's fun, but Roadhog is going to be beefed up more and more. Nickel, do you think they're going to reveal who the Queen is? A lot of stuff in Overwatch they reveal, but they do it after a very long period of time. So one possibility is they'll bring it up now, but then talk about it like ages and ages later. That's kind of like with the Hammond thing. I think they're still going to talk about the Hammond thing, but they have like a pattern where they just bring it up and they don't talk about it for a long time. Let me see what that said real quick. So I mean, they probably will, just not eventually, not right away. Oh, that's a koala bear that says takeout. And that one, I missed this one. Swagman? What? Swagman's Needlepoint. Oh, Needlepoint. So maybe this is a tattoo shop. If you go down the stairs. Oh, okay. So this is a tattoo shop. I mean, what else would you call Needlepoint, right? Diva's skin has a skin called Junker. Yeah. Escort the VIP. So yeah, that was a tattoo shop from all of our looking around, and that's kind of cool. What does he have, like a candle on his desk? Let's talk about this. All right, I'm gonna stop looking at the video. I'm gonna start looking at your guys' questions. We'll start answering some questions. Not answering questions, but having conversations. Somebody says, my friend. Oh, thanks so much for the $5. Cade says that purple chair room looks like where Sombra got an upgrade in her origin short. Yeah, it does because of the lighting. It looks like her room. In that room, we actually ended up getting in a map too, Cade. In case you haven't played very much Elimination, but that same room is also in Castillo. Castillo has that same room. Zed Dragon says, who's the boss? It's the Queen, but we haven't, as far as I can tell, we haven't seen her. Is Diva the new Queen? Yeah, Diva's the new Queen. Who's the Queen on this map? I don't think we've seen her yet. Whoa, the chat has exploded. Oh my god. Holy cow. Alright guys, slow down. Is this on the PTR? No, as far as I know, this is not on the PTR. This is the only place we've been able to see this. That's why I wanted to talk about it with you guys. Oh, and that first one was by Deadly Sloth. It says, yo, what's poppin'? Thanks very much, Deadly Sloth, for the donation, man. Yes, payload, guys. Let me get rid of that. Okay, what else are you guys saying? Junker skins. Nickel, what kind of skins do you think would have? I like the idea that he had before, which was like the pre-Omnium Explosion skin. When is the map coming out? I don't think there's anything been like that been announced. Hold on, I gotta slow the chat down. This is like going way too fast. I can't read anything. The legit animation is coming Wednesday, confirmed, says Jemmy. I didn't see it myself, but that's what Jemmy's saying. So I'll double check that and I'll post it on Twitter afterwards. What if Hammond is the Queen? That would be awesome. If Hammond is the Queen, this map would be untouchable. A non-crazy Junkrat skin. What if it was Junkrat as a librarian? Push 1 in the chat if you guys would like Junkrat as a librarian for a skin. Can the Queen be a hero? We don't even know what the Queen is like, guys. The Swagman. Guys, hold on. It's so hard to read. It's going. This is probably the fastest I've ever seen the chat go. Nickel, if you got the name of Junkrat's new skin, what would it be? It would probably be the Bookkeeper. Amigo says, I have a feeling that eventually they'll make a Junkertown mech battle game mode. I honestly just really want to see a competitive match battle game mode. That would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, Red Hero says quotes for the map. I know there's going to be probably a lot of interactions for this map specifically. Whoa, the chat, it went even crazier. So a lot of people with the one, I mean. With the one. Let me go over to here. Anna could be the queen. Junkrat Unmasked. Hold on. All right, guys, no more ones. I can't read what anyone's saying. Wait, why did Roadhog is Junkrat's treasure? You guys like trolling more than theorizing. It's all right though. We're just hanging out because I just want to talk about this anyway. Nickel, do you think there'd be a special flank route? Of course. How could they not have a special flank route? We need a math teacher Hanzo skin that'll be called Simple Geometry. I think somebody made a mock with that. It's pretty cool. What's my favorite Overwatch skin? Probably American McCree or Grillmaster 76. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Peter G? How you doing, dude? One of the mechs says king. That must be relevant since there is a queen here. Friend Tias asked me if I'm in Europe. Yes, I am right now. Or at least I think that's what he said because it cut off. Oh my god, this guy's spamming like crazy. If any of the mods are here, can you get rid of the guy called Aro? He's going insane. I can't read anything. You've heard about Junkrat in... Oh my god. Froyo is saying they're going to put a Roadhog in a nurse outfit. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I hope this is my new favorite map too. I really hope this is going to be my new favorite map. They should do a Oh my god, I would love that. Who said that? Brendan Wake says they should do a Mario Kart type mini game with that motorcycle where you race around the track and the person in the sidecar attacks the others and tries to slow them down. Brendan, I feel like that would be crazy. That would be like I feel like that's one of those things where it sounds so fun that it probably would take like years to do. But maybe, I mean, who knows? I feel like they're gonna keep putting more and more into Overwatch the more popular it is, right? I feel like that probably wouldn't happen if ever. It wouldn't happen for a long time, but I would love it. That'd be really cool. Because that would create like whole new. That would take like basically making it from scratch, you know. Somebody said, Nicole, can you show the other one again? Sure. Here you go. This one. I just want to answer some of the questions or talk about it. I hope the actual animated short reveals more about the backstory of the map, especially the outside of the section before the town where Junkrat's shack is. Me too, Oscar. But also, one thing we have to talk about is we don't even know if the animated short is going to have to do with Junkrat. Maybe the pattern isn't going to be exactly the same as last year. And maybe maybe it's going to be completely unrelated. It could. I mean, there's a lot of heroes that they've been bubbling around that there's going to be an animated short for, like Mei and Lucio. And maybe this mini short that you guys are looking at right now is like, okay, we did one tied into the map, but now let's do one totally different. It could be. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I mean, if you think about the last Bastion, it wasn't. It was like because of its proximity, but it wasn't like in Eichenwald, like inside the castle or anything like that. So it could be something more unrelated than we expect. I don't know. But if it is on the exact map, then I would definitely hope for the same thing, Oscar. Galaxy Fang says it's a Route 66 spinoff. What? When is that coming out? As far as I actually don't know. I'm not sure yet. If they announced it since I started talking about this, since we started looking at this, then I'm not sure yet. The double-crossed queen is a queen from England. Because the new short is before King's Row, he used jester outfits to come inside the castle and entertain the queen, but double-crossed. Huh. Doomfist animated short. Well, we have a 2D Doomfist animated short, but you're talking about a 3D one? Nickel, will you be at Gamescom? If yes, will you sign my laptop? I'm there on Saturday. I'll be walking around for 8 hours, and I would appreciate it. Yeah, man, if I'm there and you're there, we're there together, and you want me to do that, then sure, man, no problem. Dude, look more in the details, please. We did look through a lot of the details. We'll go through it in a second. Maybe the animated short is about the queen. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That would be kind of interesting, Tano. If it's like specifically about the queen, I feel like I don't know if they would do like a non-playable hero as the main focus, but maybe she'll be involved in it. Where do they get all that treasure? It just says on their heist. Bikini skin. Nickel, I think Junkrat's treasure is that he knows he's in a game. That would be really weird if that was a treasure. What about the Deeper Junker skin? Nickel, you're awesome. Thanks so much for talking about this. No problem, man. Nickel, thank you for hanging out. No problem. Thanks for hanging out too, guys. I just want to talk about this as soon as it happened because I thought it was really interesting. Nickel's queen. No. Yeah, anyways, guys, I know there's a lot more we could probably go over, but I'm going to start winding this down because I just want this to come out. I don't know what the date is on this, but Nickel, are you going to BlizzCon? Yes, I can say yes for sure on that one. So yes, I am. Nickel, can you please do a couple of Q&As for a few minutes? Yeah, we'll do a couple more. If you guys want to just ask a couple of questions, we'll talk about a couple more things before I bounce out of here. What else are they asking me? Is JUNKERTOWN like Team 10 House? I don't know. Wait, is it Nickel? Hold on, I must reset. Nickel, would you like to see a mod system similar to the Steam Workshop being released for Overwatch? Yes, definitely, James. I think that'd be really cool. I feel like that would give the game like an unlimited lifespan. Nickel, I love when you live stream. You should do more. I'll try to do more. Right now I'm over in Europe, like I mentioned, so it's kind of hard to do it consistently. But yeah, I like just hanging out and talking with you guys too. For sure. But anyways, guys, that has been JUNKERTOWN. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more things. If you guys notice anything cool in the map that you want to share with me, go over to twitter.com/onickel. And if you haven't left a like on this video and you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more stuff like this in the future, leaving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel would help massively. Maybe we'll go live and we'll actually play some games if this ends up coming out today or soon. But either way, I just appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to watch the most recent video that just came out before this as well. See you guys. Bye.